spring cleaning. The cherry tree bursts open pink. The scarred, twisted trunk gives way to a firework display. Blush petals surrender to the breeze and rock to the frosted ground. Tears viewed through rose-colored glasses. A worn mattress rests against the tree. Muddy and ashen stains mar it. The vibrant floral design has decayed. Shadows of flowers unswayed by the wind that spurs the blossoms to flight. The doomed petals grow and fall freely, dashing carelessly into the street, teasing the cars that drive past. None stop to take the mattress away. Hi, my name is Zarra Aldrich. I'm a sophomore at UConn, and I'm majoring in English, political science, and journalism. My poetry largely focuses on nature and exploring the interaction of nature and human culture in cities and urban environments, which is something that really came out in this poem that I just read. I do love the environment, writing about the environment, and building these really great natural scenes with my poetry. So I think that some of my poetry would categorize me as an eco-poet. I wouldn't say that that label is necessarily totally all-encompassing of everything that I do and want to do as a poet. Something I'd like to accomplish through my poetry is, in addition to just getting out there, getting published, having people read it and maybe gain something from it and just enjoyment, or maybe explore some emotions or scenes that people can really connect to and take something away from that. And I feel like that would be really awesome. I've always loved poetry, going all the way back to elementary school. I found this project that I had made in 5th grade where we wrote a series of poems, and I've always just been really interested in poetry in the written word, and I found a really beautiful way to express things, to communicate things, and I've just been developing it since then. With the poem that I just read, Spring Cleaning, I was driving home from my Nana's house one day, and I saw a mattress underneath a cherry tree that was in full bloom. That's so interesting. This is really cool. I want to write about this. And so as soon as I got home, I started jotting down ideas in my journal. And so it's usually something like that, like a scene or an incident, or I'll just come up with a phrase, and that'll get the ball rolling. I don't really have much luck if I'm just I'm going to sit down and write poetry today. And then I usually end up staring at a blank page and cleaning my room or something else. So it's definitely more organic inspiration. Just sometimes random phrases will come into my head, right before I'm falling asleep or when I'm in the shower. One poem I remember started with, "You visit me in the liminal of my consciousness." And it's I don't know where that phrase came from, but it's really cool. And so I just took that and I worked with it and I developed it into a much fuller poem. So it's just random incidents like that. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. I just think that words are really beautiful and meaningful, and especially how specific they can be. And you can use those words to communicate something so personal and so exact in terms of a feeling and emotion and experience, or building a scene. And I just love to be able to use words in a way that you don't really get to with academic writing, or I'm also a reporter for the Daily Campus, and so in journalistic writing you don't really get to use words in that kind of creative way. But with poetry, because there are so few words usually, especially per line, each one gets to mean so much and be so particular, and you really get to explore the power of words and how they can work to communicate something so strong with so few of them. Thank you.